Now, something that's intrigued me about your journey is pastry. Now, I used to work in a bakery, and pastry to me resembles no sugary foods, the most sweet-toothed food that I shouldn't have, but I wanted to have all the time. How have you incorporated your journey of healthy eating and pastry? I'm intrigued if you could just say, I don't know, give an example of a dish that you do, a pastry dish that you do that's good for you and good for the sweet tooth.
Well, I am a pastry chef as well as a culinary chef, and I do have a sweet tooth. That hasn't changed. But my choices have changed, and I have learned to adapt my sweet tooth to a healthy menu of sweets. I have what I love to do is take traditional recipes and change them to make them healthy, and there are a lot of alternatives to flour. Maybe I use spelt instead of flour. There are a lot of alternatives to white sugar. Brown sugar is immediately better. Then there's agave syrup, maple syrup, stevia, honey, of course. And I think the best of all is chocolate. Did you know that in traditional chocolate bars only have about 3% chocolate? But pure chocolate is just divine. It's one of the world's most powerful superfoods, and it's actually very good for you.
I started, to bring this up, I've started making it in the last year. Cacao powder and I can't say it, messy powder?
Mesquite.
That's the one.
Yeah.
And I have to say that it is the best chocolate bars I've made and tasted. Mixing to the sweetener was Manuka honey.
Yeah.
But so it's good for you. I mean, I found out it's good for you, and it tastes amazing.
Yeah.
And it's very addictive.
Yeah. And you can eat it for breakfast. You can eat it in bed.
Yeah.
And I think the best thing is that when you eat pure chocolate like that, the brain produces the same chemicals as it does when we get an orgasm.
So it's very strong, yeah.
Yeah.
And advice for people who maybe make raw chocolate anyway. How do you make it sweet? How do you make it sweet enough so that it's not too powerful? I use Manuka honey myself, but sometimes there's still a little edge I need to try and take off.
Yeah.
What could I use to balance it out a bit more as a sweetener, like an extra sweetener?
Yeah. Well, what I like best in chocolate is agave syrup. It's soft, it's sweet, it's mild. Just make sure that you pick organic agave syrup, because there are a lot of agave syrups out there that are not very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And now moving on to just another style, obviously your pastry. Can you explain that vegan foods? Again, just to help people's awareness. If someone said they're a vegan, what would that mean to someone who didn't know? What would they be? How would their diet be? And what would they be pursuing if you were?
Well, vegan diet consists of plant products only.
Okay.
No animal products are allowed in vegan diets. It's as simple as that.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
So you'd be cutting out dairy, you'd be cutting out anything.
Yeah. Any animal products.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would Manuka, if that's honey from?
Actually, honey is not considered vegan.
Okay.
But a lot of vegans make exceptions because you're not eating something that a dead animal or something like that.
Okay, so it's basically no animal, all plant-based.
Yeah, only plant-based.
Okay. And with all your work you're doing, you're obviously experienced professional in what you do and the area that you do. What was your mission statement from when you started this? And is your mission statement, what is it now? I mean, it might be slightly refined. If you could just tell us what your goal is with all the work and your purpose with it all, and what would you like to see through your work happen?
My mission statement is the same as when I started. To make the world healthier, one person at a time, starting with myself.
Brilliant, and then just outreach to the world.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
I'm trying to be a good role model.
Yeah.
And I have to be, because I can only be responsible for myself.
Yeah.
I can't make anyone change their lifestyle, but what I can do is guide them and share my experience and my recipes with them.
I noticed that you're doing your first big event coming up in Iceland in end of February, so it's 2011. Is this a direction that you could see yourself pursuing more to get your message out and your mission statement to a larger audience? Do you feel that you will be looking to travel more maybe and speak to more people or making more products?
Yes, this is actually, I found a great way to get the word out there and to get my recipes out there, and to get people interested in healthy lifestyle. This is a great way to do this, actually, and also I've had a lot of fun with the process. I have very good people working with me on this, so I'm very lucky. And I would like to do this on a bigger scale, of course, around the world. And also, what I would like to do is, and I have started doing this actually, is to consult either individuals on a private basis, or consult people who want to open their own vegan or raw food restaurants.
So that's where I've got to come to then.
Yeah.
When I start my cafe and restaurant, you're the person to consult with.
I will be there.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
You can come to the opening.
Yes, I would love to.
No, that's brilliant to hear all the work I'm doing. If you could just let everyone know, maybe they want to hear what you've got through your recipes, and you've got some wonderful recipes on your website. So if you could just let people know where they can contact you and to basically follow with the rest on Facebook, that'd be brilliant.
Sure. The easiest way to contact me is to go to my website, vitalitychef.com.
Yes, that's a good hub for everything.
Yeah, you can also call me. That's on my Icelandic phone. That's 354, and whatever you need to put in front.
Yeah.
823-8000.
Brilliant. Okay, and you're based in
Iceland at the moment.
No problem. Any plans to go to relocate, or is it Iceland for the?
Well, it's Iceland for the next year or so.
Yeah.
But after that, I would like to travel more and spread the word more. And obviously, I'll be doing my consultation business all over the world.
Brilliant. Okay, well, thank you very much for the interview and your time. And,
Thank you.
It's Tom Sweetman for Inspire Be Free, and this was Audio Conversation with Inga, Vitality Chef.